This is 9 News with Kate Creedon.
Good morning. Straight to the flood emergency gripping parts of the New South Wales north coast. As we go to air, a desperate search is unfolding for 3 people, while 1 life has already been claimed. Nearly 50,000 residents are right now isolated, cut off by the torrential downpour, as emergency crews warn the worst may be yet to come. Reporter Erin Ramsey is in Taree, the epicentre of this flooding emergency. Erin, we've just had an update from authorities. What have they had to say?
Yeah, Kate, I can give you a few more details on the man who has sadly lost his life in these floods. A 63-year-old man who was found floating in floodwaters on his property around 3 o'clock yesterday at Moto. As for those 3 that are now missing, a 60-year-old woman from Dorrigo, a 25-year-old man from Wauchope, and a 49-year-old man who was seen walking into floodwaters. Now, we're not sure exactly what location that was, but as you can see, it is an incredibly serious situation here right now. Behind me, the Manning River still very much at that emergency flood level. It is falling, but at this stage, those falling levels are actually making it more difficult for some of the rescue boats to get further down the river to some of those islands where thousands of residents are still cut off from the mainland, the main town of Taree on the other side of this water. We just tried to get across in a small boat and we couldn't make it because it was too dangerous with the current and that changing water level. Now we've still got Polair, Westpac and other rescue helicopters flying in and out and rescuing people. We've seen more than 30 rescues this morning as well, and we have a slight break in the rain right now, but it is still pouring down intermittently here, which is a sign that we could still see up to 300 millimetres of rain in some parts of the state today, which means that, you know, we could still see these water levels continue to rise. The emergency also moving further north to Kempsey, Coffs Harbour and areas of Nambucca Heads, where areas are flooding there, and evacuation orders were issued last night. We also heard from New South Wales Premier Chris Minns a short time ago, who gave an update on some of the stats so far in this emergency situation.
We're bracing for more bad news in the next 24 hours. This natural disaster has been terrible for this community. Emergency services have deployed 2,500 emergency workers, including 2,200 SES volunteers and professionals. There are 500 appliances, including trucks and boats, and 10 helicopters that are on site. It's one of the largest deployments for a storm cell that we've seen in New South Wales.
So rescues are still happening. Hundreds and thousands of people still cut off on the other side of the river here. And just to paint a picture for you, on that side of the river in the main town of Taree is the hospital and the nursing home. I spoke to a local named Darren a little earlier this morning. His parents are in that nursing home, and he tells me that the staff there are right now working back-to-back shifts because their relief staff weren't able to make it into town. Take a listen.
I've got parents in the nursing home over in Taree, so they're coping all right, but it's all understaffed. But the staff have been great. They said the ones that are there are backing up. They're sort of staying in there and they're backing up and covering for the staff that can't make it into town. We've seen floods before, but never seen anything like this.
Now, the one thing that I have seen since being here yesterday is the resilience in this community. People offering help, opening their doors to strangers who now do not have a home because it has been inundated by floodwaters. And we also know that, you know, this is still obviously a very active situation, and that if anybody needs help, they are still urged to contact the SES. They are working to get to you as much as they can. And to hang in there. Kate?
Yeah, thoughts very much with the community this morning. Erin Ramsey, thank you.